Well, welcome to a Monday night set. And hey, just for the record, people, I didn't start the football talk, huh? I didn't start the weather talk the last set. So here we are. You guys are starting in the chat talking about football and weather before I am. It's good to see you, Jim. Glad you're back. It's nice to see that Scott K has returned as well. Missing the Doom set, which is a tragedy. And Alexis is back. Welcome back, Alexis. Of course, we got Ivy in here, probably sitting in a different room from Jason, but they're going to text each other, to which Jason is not going to read it because he's too busy playing with his balls. And so then she's going to say it on here in the chat about her eating something that she wants to eat. I love how I'm getting to know you guys little by little. Each set, I get to know you guys a little bit more. It's kind of funny. I like the little quirks. I do have a question, Alexis. Alexis, is that your actual name? Or is this just like... Because Alexis Birch sounds like some sort of book character name. It just sounds very like Sense and Sensibility kind of name. It's very... I don't know, something about it. So maybe if that is your name, Alexis Birch, is that your full name? You might not want to say that because then you're going to get Scott and Jason and Jim probably stalk you on Facebook or something. They're going to type in Alexis Birch and see what comes up. So hopefully you've disguised yourself, unless you want to be discovered, unless you want people to find you and follow you. What's up, Andrew? My brother from another mother. But yeah, Alexis Birch to me, when I read it, just sounds very proper, like a very, like something from British background or something like that. But anywhere, I'm not making fun of the name. I'm just saying it's a very book name. How's that making fun of it, you dork? That's making fun of it. I just called you a dork. Although I shouldn't call you a dork because you have a little penis. You don't have a whale's penis. That's making fun of you. See the difference? I just said her name sounds very bookish, very proper Sense and Sensibility kind of bookish. Yeah, Andrew. Macumber has brought to you guys the wonderful Tori Amos set number 2 for us all to listen to. So, yeah. Let's get into this because I think it's going to be kind of a long set. And I just want to mention, I hope you don't mind, Mr. Cucumber, that I'm going to tell everybody this, but Cucumber actually had an original Doom set number 2 that was supposed to play tonight, but he changed his mind at the last second. So I had to go in, download his whole new set and upload it here to OBS to make sure we were set for tonight. So I think tonight's set is very different than a Doom set, so we'll see what you guys think. It seems like Mr. Macumber kind of pivoted after he realized the last set had finished and that he didn't want to do another Doom set right after it. So let's see if his pivot was a good pivot. What do you guys think? Let's go. Here we go. He says this. He says, "Good evening, all. I hope everything is going well. This set is going to be a little bit different for me, as this is going to be a set of songs from bands that have experienced at least some success on this channel." Okay. Some, I think, is the key word. Doesn't mean that they're great, but some success on this channel. He says, "I'm calling this my channel favorites set." So does that mean these are replays? Is this going to be like another Collins set where we replay some stuff? "You will see some familiar faces on this set, but none of these songs were on the spreadsheet." Oh, okay, so these are brand new songs, just the bands are going to be familiar and somewhat popular. So this will be interesting. I love some of these bands that have been on this channel, so if it's some of those bands and it's songs that I've never heard of, well, hell yeah, that's a bonus. So even if I don't like them. He says, "I love all of these songs. Let's go." So number 1 is by none other than a band in my top 5, which is none other than Soen. The song is called, I think it's Kuruman with a K. This album, Tellurian, was my first exposure to Soen about a decade ago. I love the shifts in mood and dynamic in this song. I love his fucking vocals. The vocals are standout as usual. Yep, see, he agrees. Great chorus, which is always a Soen staple. Ooh, I like that. Soen staple is a great chorus. Just an awesome Soen track. So here we go with Kuruman, I think is how you say it. Here we go. Definitely not facts, Scott. In your imagination, maybe. Oh, so it sounds like Alexis has some sort of violent sexual fantasies with strangers. Yeah, so far I'm liking this groove. A little low in the mix. I'm gonna turn it up. There we go. It's a little bit higher. Hope it doesn't get too loud. Yeah, nice drum part there. Following the bass. This is a little bit different for a Soen song for me. Usually their songs are very kind of like this, but this is got some stops and some different mood to it. Nice. This Us Love? What do you mean, Alexis? Is. This is love. Okay. What's up, Omar? Yeah, thank you, Scott, for reminding everybody to like the video. What's up, Baggins? I love his voice so much. I think top 10 voices for me for sure, maybe top 7. Stays like this, it's going on a playlist. Okay, we got a 1 section. Ooh, I like how it switched a little bit there. Well, it's my way of saying, like, I think they're better than... His voice is better than... Like, 10 is a lot. So I want to give him better than a top 10. He's in my top 7. But I don't think I can put him in my top 5. He's close. Very distinct. He reminds me of Ackerfeld a little bit. His clean vocals sound like Ackerfeld's clean vocals a little bit. The transitions are a little abrupt. We're coming from Soen. I don't mind it as much because usually they're like transitions are fantastic. So in the context of Soen, I can handle it because it's kind of different, keeping me on my toes a little bit. And that was a great transition. That was a 6. That was a 6 fill right there. He sounded a little Maynard there for a second. In my content, Scott, I can still see how many downvotes there were. Dislikes, I should say. It shows me, but I have to go into the content to see. Oh, he looks like Maynard? I've never seen a picture, have I? Ooh, check it. Great song. I like how it's building here. I don't know how much is left in the song, but... Okay, stop. I like these harmonies. Is that it? Yep, it is. Okay, so I would call that 1 for 1. It's not one of my favorite Soen songs on first listen. Possibly might be because the transitions were a little abrupt and the chorus wasn't as stellar as Soen usually has. I mean, to me, they're just straight, beautiful sound, and their choruses are usually really, really what makes their songs so good. And that was good. So it was a good song. It just wasn't probably in my top, I don't know, 5 Soen songs. I mean, it's really, really good. So I will be putting that on a playlist, and I can see that being a grower. Maybe the more I listen to it, I already like it, so that's a good thing. And maybe it'll turn in from a I like it to I like it a lot, possibly, the more I listen to it. So nice, good pick. First one for you there, Cucumber. For me, you're 1 for 1. So let's get into the second one, okay? So the second one is, once again, the second one is Soen. This song is called The Words. He says, I put an official lyric video for this track above my description. Huh? As I think the lyrics are crucial to appreciating the song fully. I think it might be about divorce or the end of some relationship. I'm curious to see what happened or what everyone else thinks about it. This song is dripping with emotion, which a lot of Soen songs are. Vocals are excellent, which I don't know if he could ever write a bad song, singing-wise. A ballad about loss. Okay, where are the lyrics? You said, I put an official lyric video for this track above my description? Oh, okay, well, let's see if... I think that's the one I downloaded, so hopefully that's right. All right, here we go with The Words by Soen. So can Soen number 1 beat Soen number 2 or vice versa? Here we go. Okay, The Words, it's a lyric video. Got it. Is this going to get blocked? Surprisingly, the video yesterday, or the stream yesterday, didn't get blocked. I tried to freaking download it in case it did, and it wouldn't download because... I like that picture in the back. It kind of looks like a... Shiver through the fever. Huh. This is almost doomy. Did you mean for it to sound doomy? Ooh, Adrian's already calling this one better than the first one. If the chorus is really good on this, this might beat number 1 for me.
There's nothing left here.
like that note right there. It almost sounds like a Moulin Rouge kind of thing. Ewan McGregor. It's certainly put me in a mood of not wanting to talk. Just want to listen. Okay. Nice slow tempo. Yeah, that sounds like another, like a very doomy song. Yeah, Ivy, the chat has gone silent too. Everyone's just like, I'm sure Paro's like high on something. Time to let go of what always been there. He's for you. Oh, nice transition there into the smoother part. Might be a fireplace song. Campfire song. Stuck by your silence, drenched in my doubt, numb from the burning cold. Tear out the exactly, Ivy. Just make sure you text Jason what you want for dinner. Patient to stay by my side for years. This song is clearly about the sadness one feels after finishing off the last French fry in a meal. Deep there, Scott. Jason, we already dealt with it. Shut the fuck up. Let me listen to the song. There's nothing left here. No one to save. There's nothing left here. No one to save. Great note there again. Fucking fudge stick. Well, I haven't had one of those in decades. I don't know if it's I'm not in the mood for this, but I'm just not clicking with this song. I know it's probably really good. I just have to be in the right mood for it. What's up, Michael? That was a cool fade, though. Whoa. Is it the end? All right, so I'm definitely going to say, mostly because of the mood that I'm in right now, 2 then 1. Because, like I said, I think it's a good song. Definitely beautiful voice. Yeah, I would agree that there's no like catchy chorus necessarily. But I think this is more of like you have to be in the mood to want to listen to this song. Like I said, this would be like a campfire song where I'm kind of chill and I just don't want to really talk to anybody. And I'm not saying I'm not in that mood right now, but I'm definitely not in that mood right now. So that's probably why this is not hitting me as much as it could. But I will listen to it again. All you people should know, good people, every single time we have a set, I always give the songs 2 chances. So I will listen to it a second time at some point. And the second time that I listen to it, it's usually going to be like within a day or 2 of the first time I hear it. Once I listen to it the first time, I'll listen to it a second time. And that's when I'll decide for sure if it's going to go on a playlist. Some of them I already know, like it's definitely going to go on a playlist. So I think the first one will go on a playlist. I will listen to this again and then decide at that point if it'll go on a playlist. It's a good song. Not as good as 2 for me, but that's probably mostly because of the mood that I'm in. So in my book, you're 1.5 for 2, with the caveat or the asterisk that it's because of the mood that I may not be in right now. Okay? So let's get to number 3 on our list. Oh shit. We have not had these guys on the channel in a bit, and they are definitely in my top 10 bands. This is the Deer Hunter. Yes. It's the Bittersweet 4 and 5, the Congregation, and the Sermon in the Silt. What the Again, look, Deer Hunter, I love you guys, but why do you need to have a fucking title that's a book? Like, the Bittersweet 4 and 5, the Congregation, and the Sermon in the Silt. And it doesn't even make any sense. Like, just have, like, the Congregation. Although that's a Leprous song, I think, right? This is a fun, upbeat song, which typically, if it's the Bittersweet, I think it's off that same album that has, like, the village-looking character on the front cover. If it's that one, it's definitely going to be upbeat and good. This is a fun, upbeat song with an intro and outro that makes me think of Final Fantasy music. And he laughs, literally. Maybe that's why I like it so much. The Deer Hunter has been one of my happiest discoveries from this channel. Yes, it's been one of my happiest discoveries too. Yeah, they always bring a good mood, typically. It's like that da 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 da. Just like a nice, cool feel. And this album, Act 4, Rebirth and Reprise, has been my favorite of everything I've listened to so far. If it's the same album that I'm thinking of with the village nose looking dude on the cover, it's my favorite album by them too. Although I do like the new edgier stuff that's come out that we've heard on the channel too. This song is just pure bliss for me. Okay, this is the Congregation and the Sermon in the Silt. Not the Sermon on the Mount. Not to be confused with the Sermon on the Mount. That would be in Matthew. So, yeah, it's not the Sermon on the Mount. This is the Congregation and the Sermon in the Silt. Here we go. Yep, it's that one. Yeah, that looks like The Village, dude. Everyone seen that movie, The Village? I think it's one of Joaquin Phoenix's first movies. Well, when he was an adult. He was also in Parenthood, which is one of the most underrated 80s movies, 90s movies ever.
They come in crowds to hear him speak, and he will greet them in a smile that sticks like Vaseline. So do your best to keep your distance. In this instance, you're a stranger in the weeds.
Casey is so good.
Some things are better.
I'm good too. So there's 2 Caseys that are good. But this guy's voice, Casey's voice, is so good.
Commanding listeners to believe.
Well, the reason, Scott, it wasn't about you being confused. It was more that I think they were definitely playing on the words of the Sermon on the Mount.
Not with a whimper, but a bang. He'll take the stage and leave their jaws upon the floor.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. I do wish that the lyrics were on this. This was a lyric video, because there's a lot of lyrics going on right now.
So Father, won't you tend your flock and save us?
Father, tip your flock, very Sermon on the Mount.
Save us now, come and save us.
Yep, come and save us. Ah, yeah. Jim, have you heard much of Deer Hunter? If not, you need to go back and listen to a lot of these songs. They're very, very good.
Well, I can show you the way just as long as you can pay, but the price is going up. And like a prayer to the air, we deliver you to glory. I swear you get what you need, and we can lead you to
Jim, go back and watch it. We've done a lot of them on the channel.
All lies in your hands, or in your pocketbook to be more demanding. Don't you tread too close to the line this time.
Well, Ivy, the singer's name is Casey, just like me. And he's fucking, I love his voice. Very soothing. I don't think there's a single Deer Hunter song I haven't liked. I don't think. There's songs that I like better, obviously, but all of them are just kind of like Korean girls. Yeah, that's why I wanted to see him, Scott. Not that I would get them on a first listen, but the fact that it's Act 4, Act 5 shows that there's like some sort of concept to it.
If it's a saving that you're craving and your confidence is fading, be calm, the doctor's in. I got the kid because I know where you've been. Don't you tread too close to the line this time.
Don't you tread too close to the line this time.
Too close to the light this time. You went far too close to the line this time.
Far too close to the light this time.
Light this time. If you wanna get up,
Just
reserve a
love
room on high.
It's just got like a joyful feel in the music. And this is not even like...
Don't ask why. If you wanna get up, reserve a room on high. Put your coins in the hat. And don't ask why. If you wanna get up, reserve a room on high. Put your coins in the hat. And don't ask why. Don't you tread too close to the line this time.
Yeah, it's interesting baggage because it's like I get the Circus T carnival-y sound, but it's like cool carnival, not the cheesy stuff that Haken does sometimes. Like a folky circus. Yeah. God, I love these guys. They're so good. I want to see these guys live. I think they'd be fun. And I could just see people in the crowd. Like mimes. Almost like a Cirque du Soleil kind of show. Is this one of those endings again that Deer Hunter does where it's just kind of weird? It fades into another song. I don't know. I don't think I have Omar. Definitely Ivy, although not in like the cheesy Baldur's Gate wear, but you should definitely dress up. Kind of like in a cool, I don't know, like a cool outfit, not like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not going to like one of those what are they called? Festivals, one of those we've talked about them on here before. I think Adrian loves them and goes to them all the time, and wears his LARP, it does LARPing there. What are those called? I can't think. It's going past my mind right now. It is Monday. Renaissance Fair. That's what it is. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I think Adrian likes those Renaissance festivals where he can get his wenches in line. All right, so yeah, I like that song. I'll definitely put that on a playlist. Wasn't as like, at least I feel like a lot of Deer Hunter songs are very like upbeat and more of higher tempo, and that was more of like a just like a lower tempo. So it was cool, but it didn't, get me as happy or whatever is crazy. All right, nice job, Cucumber. I'm definitely digging this set a lot. So let's get into the next one. This next band we have had on the channel, and I've liked a few of their songs, definitely. This is the Contortionist, and the song is called Primordial Sound. How do you say it? Primordial. Gotta put the stress on the right syllable. Primordial Sound. There we go. This gets a shout out to my brother Sean. Okay, Sean. Have we heard about Sean before? Is Sean older or younger than you? Is he cooler or not as cool as you, Cucumber? Let us know in the chat. who introduced me to this song when it came out. I wasn't really impressed at first, but I discovered it again in the last few months, and I've been listening to it a lot. It's a pretty chill affair. Man, you've been like in a chill mood lately, so you may like it, Cap. Even though half the time what's chill or vibe to one person is labeled boring by the next person. I think this is the best Contortionist song not found on Exoplanet, which I'm guessing is the name of the album. So here is Primordial Sound by the Contortionist, number 4.
Your primordial sound echoing out. Existence.
Sean's younger and he's a lot cooler than me. Are you just being modest there, Scott Cucumber? And Ivy, it's not phonics, it's called Monday after work, waking up at 4:30. The brain is not firing on all cylinders. Okay, I'm definitely digging this right now. So you've heard this, Adrian. Definitely digging it so far. I love the background too. It kind of reminds me of an ILO background. Very like moody and with just the trees at the Tree of Life behind us. Oh, we should do this. Oh, let's do that for the picture. Nice little switch there, picking it up a bit. Yes, Jim, I would agree with that. It does have a porcupine tree-ish feel or Steven Wilson feel. Ooh, I feel like it's building. Look at that. Nice. Ooh, get that low B there. Listen, did you hear that low B? Nice transition. Yeah, that was a great transition by the drummer. I thought it was going to explode a little bit more than it did, but that's still a great transition. Oh yeah, we haven't been rating them, or I haven't been. The last song, that's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say... I meant to say 1, 2, not 2, 1. So I'm going to say... As long as it stays like this, I'm definitely staying with 4 as being my favorite. This is definitely going on the playlist. Really digging the feel of this. Wicked. Really wicked kind of a sound. Very like Exorcist kind of feel. Come on, go up another one. I'm definitely digging this song, and it does have a harmonies are like cool, but like they're dissonant at the same time. Definitely unique. Very got like these dissonant tones. Yeah, that makes sense, Feedy. Like it's, but in a very different way than Riverside does it. Obviously, this is much more atmospheric, kind of, than obviously the rock vibe that Riverside has. Yeah, this is definitely going on a playlist. I dig it. It's my favorite so far of the list. Is it going to go into another section? This is very ILO. She's got like a mix of ILO. Okay, I do think that's the end. All right, so oh, Ivy, you disappoint me that you put that freaking last. You put that Omar, you put that last. Adrian put it second to last. You guys are high as balls, high on balls. Gargle that shit. Yeah, I'm definitely digging this set. Cucumber. So I'm confused. Cucumber, when you decided to change the set, did you come up with this set that quickly? Or did you kind of have this in the background somewhere and then you just kind of pulled it out of your ass when you realized you wanted to switch sets? Let me know about that. Man, Jason's also... Finally, Alexis at least has some sense about her. All right. Let's get to the next one. Cucumber, let me know in the thing how quickly you came up with a set, because this is one of your better sets. Maybe you should kind of do that more often, not pre-think your sets and just fucking come up with whatever you feel. All right. Oh, our number 5. We've got 2 more songs on the list here. We got 6 songs tonight. This next one, I think I love or like a lot of his songs. But I have mentioned on here several times that he just seems like a total cockhead. I'm sure you know who that is. For those of you who've been in the channel for a while, this is none other than the very, very talented, almost egotistical narcissist dude named Steven Wilson. The song is called, again, I don't know that about him. I just get that feeling about him. He just seems kind of like a prick. Hand Cannot Erase, but uber talented. This is gonna need a filter. Cap, I already did that because I figured it would. This album by Steven Wilson is one of my favorites. I really like this song. And his albums, where does this fit? Is this like an older album? Is it kind of in the middle, or is it a newer album? I really like the song, even though it may not have enough to chew on for most people in the chat. Actually, I'm anticipating most people in the chat who know Steven Wilson have already heard this song and this album in its entirety, so let's go. I have not heard Hand Cannot Erase that I know of. Yeah, that album where it's like white and it's a picture of his face, and I had one of the songs off of it on my top 40. I like that album. I don't know the whole album, but I like it. Okay. Okay, so Cucumber had this set and waiting. Got it. Okay, I like it so far. Very Steven Wilson-y. Baggins, it could have been Ingve. Actually, I think he fits that depiction more than Steven does. But that's not a question. With Steven, it's a question because he just kind of comes off like that, but...
Life gets hard. Writing lying emails to our friends back home.
Okay, this is interesting.
Feeling guilty if we sometimes wanna be alone.
Sometimes wanna be...
How can love
It's subtle.
erase this love? How can love erase this love?
2, 3, 4. Cool. Right.
And a love like this.
Nice. I like how it just kind of upped itself to this next section, which is a little more upbeat.
Laugh it off
Nice job, Steven.
when things go wrong. It's not you, forgive me if I find I need more space.
Yeah, Paravarium is still pissed off that I don't like trains or whatever it's called.
Don't have to be together
It was alright, but it wasn't one of my favorites for sure.
How can love erase this love? How can love erase this love?
Oh, Jim agrees with me. Tara's not gonna like that. Ah, Jim likes the song. It's good, but it's not one of Steven's best songs for sure. For me, anyway, right now. Wow, Adrian's putting his dead last. It's catchy, so I'm gonna put it, I think, second to last. Oh, Michael, what is it about the song you like so much? You're usually hard to please. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of poppy, chill, but I think he's written better poppy chill. Home Invasion number 9 is fucking sick. Nothing close to that.
Erase this love.
Yeah, Home Invasion is freaking sick. I love when that song comes on in my playlist. I think it just came on yesterday. Is that the end? They are wasting a lot of water for that. All right, so yeah, I wouldn't say that was... I like that better than the second one. And again, most of that is because of the mood. That was a little more upbeaty, kind of poppy. But yeah, it wasn't that exciting, and I still like number 2. So I would say, like, I like all the songs that we've heard tonight, but number 2 is my least favorite of all the songs we've liked because it just, for whatever reason, it was good, but I'm just not in that mood right now. So maybe the second time I listen to number 2, that will definitely move up. I don't know for sure, but it seemed good. I just was just like, not in the mood so much. All right, so this brings us to our last and final song on this Monday night. Just remember, everyone, that the fact that it is Monday night means that the worst of the week is over for most of us. Mondays suck. And Wednesdays are second suck because it's like, shouldn't the week be over yet? But it's just freaking Wednesday. And before we move on to this last song, I just want to say one more time that we all should give a round of applause to Collins for Collins' set yesterday. Because he just really surprised us with a cool idea for a set, and then just out of nowhere fucking leveled us with that Rickroll. So we gotta give him props where props is due, even though he's a freaking British chap. All right. So let's get on to this last song. I'm really actually excited to hear this because it's been a few months, maybe even more than that, since we've had this person on our channel. We've had him quite a bit, though, on our channel, and I've always said, which will be a dead giveaway of who it is, that he is definitely top 2, top 3 best voices in the genre of progressive rock, or however you want to label it. And I'm sure Matt Main is going to be really pissed off that he was not here for this live showing. Matt Main hasn't been around for a bit, but he sometimes just shows up in here every once in a while. So yeah, this is none other than the Devin Townsend Band, and the song is called Triumph. Now, I've always said with Devin Townsend, if it's the quirky, weird Devin, probably not going to like it. If it's the wall of sound, just like great chords, I'm going to like it. So which one is it? Is it going to be his quirky, weird side, or is it going to be like the just wall of sound that just drives you into like your inner soul? I love it. This is my favorite song off the Synkestra record. I didn't even know that. Was that one of his albums? I've never heard that album before, have I? And it sure beats the hell out of fan favorite Vampira, I guess. Never heard that one either. I just heard of like what's it called? Starts with an E. Empath. I think Empath is one. I've not heard of these. Devin's songwriting and wall of sound, production style really shine in the song. Yes, if it's that, I'm probably going to love it. There's actually a guest solo near the end from none other than the Steve Vai, yes, which will make it even more great. Members of the chat will be well aware of the long historical connection between the two musicians. Yes, I even am somewhat aware of it. I love this song and what it stands for. I play this whenever I'm feeling triumphant. So, Cucumber, that begs the question, number one, how often do you feel triumphant? Give it a percentage in a week's time. And number two, what makes you feel triumphant? Is it after banging a really heavy-set girl like you've talked about in the past? I think you should tell everybody in the chat the story that you told us about the most disgusting experience you ever had, because that was quite disgusting. Anyway, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this selection of songs, and hopefully a few of these will make playlists. Yeah, a lot of these are making playlists. They're all on mine. Cheers, and have a great rest of your day. I'm kind of looking forward to this, and I am interested. How often do you feel triumphant, Mr. Cucumber, and what makes you feel triumphant? Be very interested in that. All right, here we go. I'm very interested to see if this is going to be a Devin Townsend song that just kicks my ass. Okay, I already like it. Sounds like it just left like one of those wall of sound songs. Thank you, Cucumber. Appreciate it. Okay, already the singing's a little bit quirky. It's not his typical lovely singing. Adrian thinks that he's overrated.
And they said it was that, and they said it was this, and they said, but it's...
That was not good.
Call for me, Jesus, I'm waiting here, knowing I'm a liar.
Yeah, I'm definitely digging it. I didn't like his intonation. It's less melodic and more like quirky Devin, but it's not quirky. Adrian, you were telling your wife about post-nut clarity? What did she say about that? Tell us. And Cucumber, you have yet to answer my 2 questions, pal. Okay. Ooh, like this. A little groovy here. Ivy, how dare you? How can you... We're not even a couple minutes into the song and you've already put it in the middle. Oh. Was she clear about it? And was it right after you nutted? Ooh. There's the Devin singing right I like. Yes, I freaking love that kind of singing. Roasting my friends. That's a great one. I like that last answer, Cucumber. How much you've overcome in life. That's a great reason to feel triumphant. Yeah, Devin plays guitar, Jim. And probably the kazoo, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm liking this part. I like this part better than the beginning. Okay, here's definitely the quirky side. But not like quirky as in like Mighty Masturbator or stupid quirky. This is just kind of like... Ah, back to the wall of sound, okay. I feel like this is the kind of song that Devin writes when he's just fucking bored and has nothing to do. So he just starts writing music. Chord there. Ivy. Yeah, Ivy's got some serious arrows tonight. Jason, I don't envy you when Ivy gets in a mood. Yeah, this song is like, there's good parts to it, but it's kind of all over the place for me. And this is definitely Steve Vai, right? Sounds like a very Steve Vai guitar sound. I don't know how to take that, Cucumber. It's a good thing or a bad thing. Wow, Scott K likes this as one of the best of the night. That's interesting. Yeah, I agree, Jim. If you would have stuck to the main kind of wall of sound structure, I would have definitely liked it more. But I'm interested in where Vai takes this. Ooh, that was a nice transition into this. Is that all Vai does? It's kind of like that Bolivia song where he actually like held back his wankery and just wrote something beautiful. He's got to do more than that, right? right, Dubs. Peace out. Okay, there's some vibe. Whoa, that was an ending? So I'm guessing that went into another song. Yes. All right, my final verdict is I liked it better than the Steven Wilson song and the second Soen song, Mood. Remember, the caveat to number 2 is the mood. I definitely think number 2 is higher than where it's placed right now. I just need to be in a different mood to listen to it again, and it will move up, I'm sure. So, yeah, for the Devin song, yeah, I think what I stated is kind of how I feel about it. If he would have stayed in one area, I almost can see him sitting in a room and just being bored as fuck, so he just starts writing shit. That's the way the song came off to me, is like it was just a bunch of these different like, wow, that's what I feel right now, so I'm just gonna plug that in and just kind of, and that's where the country folky thing came in for a second, and then it went back to whatever. So yeah, I think it definitely is not a song I'd put on a playlist, I don't think. But I will say I kind of miss hearing some Devin on the channel. I've always said his voice, the fact that he's not really ever had lessons for his voice is mind-boggling to me, because he has such a gorgeous, awesome voice. And when he does his wall of sound and just those awesome chords, I kind of miss hearing that. I mean, I do hear several of those songs on my playlist when I'm in my car, but to have one on the channel like that again would be nice. So yeah, I would call this a great set, Cucumber. I'm glad you kind of switched, maybe, because maybe the Doom would have been too doomy. But this was still kind of chill vibe. It wasn't like a very energetic vibe. It still was the closest you can get to Doom without it being Doom. So, all right. If you guys look on the sheet, you will see that coming up is next weekend. Let me see. Oh, it's gonna be Chili's. Oh yeah, Chili P is gonna have his first set on the channel next Saturday, and then Cucumber has his 4th set, and then Scott K is next Monday, so a week from today, which is a holiday, by the way. So thank goodness for that. That next Monday at this time we will not be at work, or I won't be anyway. So you guys have a great one. We will see you on Saturday. Have a great week. Peace.